I'm Michelle from Legal Suite, and this is part 1D of Capturing in the Address Book. This follows directly on from part 1C, the general screen for a deceased estate transfer, a deceased estate party. And this is capturing the deceased party who is linked to the deceased estate for the purposes of SARS and rates. Right. You will see at the end of the last webinar, when I clicked on the OK button, the program said to me, please click on the Deceased Estate Party tab or the Deceased Party tab and complete the deceased party's details, or alternatively, link a deceased party from the address book. And if I say OK, the program will jump to the deceased party. Now, this has been put in place to assist you so that you don't forget to add the deceased in his role of being deceased. Now, if the deceased was a client of yours during the course of his lifetime, or if he existed in your address book, you can say select a party, and you can then go and find him in the address book, searching either by the client code or by his name. If he wasn't a client of yours, if he doesn't exist in the address book, you can simply insert his details and say create a party. Right, so title is already inserted for you. Let's pop in his surname and his first names. I'm just going from field to field by pressing the tab button. As I tab off a first name, the program will automatically insert his initial, as it does for any natural person. And let's pop in his ID number. Right, now as I tab off of the ID number field, the program will space the ID number as it appears in the address book and will also insert the date of birth. Now, if Mr. De Beer was a taxpayer during the course of his life, we will insert the tax reference number, and this would obviously become the tax reference number for the deceased estate entity. If he wasn't a taxpayer, the answer to this would be no, and we would have to insert his annual income. Right, was Mr. De Beer a resident of South Africa during the course of his life? The default is yes. If the answer to this is no, we would simply click on the ellipse button at country of residence and select his country of residence during the course of his life. And with that, we would need to pop in the passport number as well. I'm going to say yes, that he was a resident. Now, I am going to click on the create a party. A quick message is going to pop up. I'm just going to scroll straight past it and click on the OK button. So we say create a party in the address book, and new entry will be added, and it will give you the client code for the deceased. So a DEB1 De Beer Peter has been added to the address book. So I say OK. I can say OK again, and we now have both the entity of deceased estate and we have Mr. De Beer. And if we edit his entry, you will note that the program has captured him as an adult male in the role of deceased. And as I mentioned before, no further details are necessary. He is only in here for the purpose of his name, ID number, and tax reference number.